The CDT is widely recognized as the most difficult of the 3 Triple Crown trails in the United States. So hiking it requires willpower on the one side and a systematic approach to preparation and training on the other side. So in the next couple of months, until my April 2026 Thru-Hike, I'll be documenting how I am preparing, and I'm doing so using the Trail system. So Trails is a really handy acronym, and a shout out to Mauser for suggesting it. It's a great acronym to help you remember all the big topics on preparation. Training, route finding, appropriate gear, intake, food, logistics and security. This video is about T for training. So a lot of hikers tend to underestimate the physical toll that Thru-Hikes take on the body. If you look at surveys of Triple Crown hikes, the absolute #1 reason why people drop out is injury. And most common injuries are injuries related to overuse and overexertion. The CDT covers about 450,000 feet of elevation change. It's about 135,000 meters, and it navigates backcountry terrain that's very uneven and ranges from everything from sand, mud, snow, roots, everything you can imagine. So it doesn't just require cardio, it also requires stabilizing muscles. Training is thus really not about fitness itself, it's primarily about injury prevention. Obviously not all injuries can be prevented, but for those you can, you really want to. Since connective tissue builds up and strengthens a lot slower than muscles do, it's really important to start early. So a month before your hike is probably too late. Today is about 120 days before I will be setting out in April. And what I'm trying to do is not look like a bodybuilder in spring, but just help my body endure almost marathon-like distances under load with a heavy backpack in uneven terrain. That's really the main goal. My training routine really consists of 3 different areas. First one is strength. So I focus primarily on compound lifts, such as squats, for example, that really strengthen the posterior chain, because that's really the part of your body that is required to carry the backpack and stabilize your core. The second area is cardio. So for cardio, I mix running and cycling. Go running about once or twice a week, and I commute to work every day with my bike, just to get the cardiovascular system up and in shape to be able to endure all-day activities come spring. The third area of training is really hiking itself. So what I'm doing here, once or twice a week I pack my backpack, the one I'm taking out on the trail, with about 20 pounds as is right now, and just go out on a hike. Pick whatever trail you can find. Here in Switzerland it's really easy. We have these really beautiful mountains up here. It's already snowy, but yeah, I just head out onto the local trails, go hiking, and this really helps your back to adjust to the friction and the pressure points that a loaded pack have on your upper body, and it prevents issues with carrying backpack on the trail. There's really almost no better training to hiking than hiking itself, so I suggest you do that too. Strength, however, is only one part of the equation. The other one is flexibility. So another thing that I do is I use the Nike Training Club app, which has a great offer, great selection of all kinds of different stretching routines and yoga routines, and I mostly do that to practice and strengthen ankles, knees, hip flexors, and provide stability and flexibility in those areas, because that's really crucial for helping your body to actually make use of those muscles that you're building up. The app is really handy, and I'm in no way sponsored by them, no worries. It's just really handy because on the one side it's free. The courses are all very high quality. They focus on different muscle groups. They are split up in different times, so depending on how much time you have, and you don't really need any equipment either. So it's really super easy to just do something at home, even if it's just a 10-minute exercise in the morning or the evening, all the way up to 60, 90 minutes, high intensity units, whatever you want. So if you haven't found something that works for you, give it a try. As with all things, training, consistency is really key. So like I said, I have about 120 days left before I set out, and I don't really have the world's biggest self-discipline. So what I'm trying to do is make it easier for myself to not have to make conscious decisions about training, but rather kind of build systems where it just happens every day, kind of automatically. Set aside some specific times where I go to the gym, and I only use training exercises that need really no equipment or specific locations at all, well, except for the gym, that is, just to make it easy to incorporate into everyday life. The other trick that I use is, for the training sessions, I also invite friends and neighbors, just, to have peer pressure up and make it fun as well. That really helps me force myself to actually conduct training, because every hour you spend training before the trail is hours of pain that you serve yourself on the trail. If you have any questions about either training or any other of the topics, just let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video addressing all questions you might have. Have a good one, and see you from Switzerland.